Man, this girl needs a haircut. I'm starting to sport the Keith Urban look.
Hello there guys, please excuse the fact that this lighting shows my roots like crazy. I think mom's in need of a mom day. We'll see when that happens. But I am here to do my 10-week pregnancy update. So I officially know how far along I am. So my new week starts on Wednesday, but I always upload either Thursday or Friday. So I'm gonna keep going with that. I think to make sure that this channel is more than just pregnancy updates, I'm going to do what I did with Revelin's pregnancy, which is do updates every other week, unless there's like drastic changes. Usually week to week, with her at least, there wasn't that much changing, so doing one every single week was just very redundant. So I'm gonna stick to every 2 weeks, and that is the plan thus far, so that we keep a variety of what's on this channel and you guys don't hear the same things. So like I said, I am 10 weeks along and my new day starts on Wednesday and my due date is April 13th. My obstetrician at my first appointment thought that I was at least 10 weeks because she was able to find the heartbeat of our little baby with just the Doppler, and she said normally it's around 10 weeks. Sometimes at 10 weeks they can't even find it, but she was able to find the heartbeat. But I was only about 9 weeks and 1 day, so this little baby just had a very loud heartbeat, which is good. The heartbeat was 175 at the appointment, and a lot of people say, oh, the higher the heartbeat, that means it's a girl, but Revelin was actually 140s to 150s the entire pregnancy, and then the day that I went to be induced, she was in the 130s, so I don't know if that old wives' tale is true. I do want to do like a fun pregnancy, like old wives' tale thing and see like which majority wins. Like I'm gonna do a bunch of them and see like which the most of them say it is, just kind of like for fun. I know it's obviously not necessarily like, it's not scientifically accurate or anything like that, but I thought it'd just be a fun video to do for you guys, so I do plan to do that. But yeah, in regards to the heartbeat, it being 175 really means nothing. It could be a girl or it could be a boy because it's the exact opposite of Revelin, so who knows? You may hear a little bit of whining. Revelin is awake. She's not feeling the best today, so she might end up in my lap too. Yeah, you want mama? So my little app says that Little Bean is currently 1.2 inches, which is actually pretty big, and 0.15 ounces, and is the size of a kumquat. I don't know what that is, but I will post a picture. I'll find one so you guys know what it is. Yeah, you have a little baby brother or sister. She has no idea what I'm saying. That's all right. So in regards to symptoms, I haven't really had a ton. I kind of feel like this pregnancy still hasn't even like fully set in yet. And I think that it's probably not going to until I really feel baby move. I think that I have felt maybe little tiny flutters a few times, which with your second pregnancy, I've heard people feel the baby move as early as like 7-8 weeks even, which is kind of crazy. And I'm fairly certain that I felt the baby move, but like it could have been little gas bubbles. I don't know. I think I mentioned that in my last update for you guys, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think that it might be like once I like know that is our baby moving, that's kind of when it's gonna set in. It still hasn't really fully like felt real yet, and obviously like I know I'm pregnant and I see the ultrasounds, there's a baby, but it just doesn't feel real 100% yet. It didn't with her either until I really felt her moving, and then that was the point where I was like, there's a child inside me. You just kind of have a moment, I feel, when you're pregnant and you're like, holy crap, I'm growing a human being, and I just haven't gotten there yet, but I think it will be soon. So little baby Bean seems to be doing well. Super strong heartbeat like I mentioned. Everything at my first ultrasound looked great, so that was awesome to hear. And with symptoms wise, seemed to be very opposite of her. So I've been exhausted all the time. I've taken so many naps. I like never took naps with her. And I don't know if that's just because I have a child this time around, and so obviously I'm moving a lot more, so maybe it's just that tiredness. And so maybe if I had had a child when I was pregnant with Rev, I would have been just as tired, I don't know. And then I had like extreme hunger with Revelin, and if I didn't get food like quick enough, I would dry heave a lot, and that hasn't been nearly as bad this time around, but I have had it a little bit. It just kind of seems random day to day, but with her it was like solid for a couple weeks. It didn't go away. Yeah, and it was like every half hour I was eating. It was pretty bad. Why are you whining and smiling? You think it's funny that you're whining. Oh, I have also had kind of a good amount of cramping. I haven't been worrying about it just because I haven't had any bleeding or anything like that, but it has been painful sometimes. And I also got this really strange pain almost felt like I had like cracked my one of my back left ribs, because whenever I would like turn, like kind of bend to that side, or if I like moved back a weird way, it was like really bad. Like it put me down. Like I would yell because it hurt so bad. But I don't remember ever doing anything, and it was like that for a couple days and then it went away. So I doubt it was a cracked rib, because those can take, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I think like weeks or something like that to get better. But it felt like that. It was pretty bad. I'm glad that just went away though, so very thankful for that, right? Yes. I have not gained any weight yet. I am starting at about 5 pounds over what I was pre-pregnancy with her. I weigh 155. I hide my weight well. People never believe that like I weigh 150 pounds, but I do. I do naturally have more muscle mass than just like just regularly. I am a mesomorph type body. If you guys know like the 3 body types, ectomorph, mesomorph, and endomorph, I am like a mesomorph, slightly have a little bit of ectomorph. So that is why I think that I weigh that much but don't look like I weigh that much, because I'm only 5'5", like I'm just average. But that isn't a healthy weight for me. I should weigh like 125. That's my like healthy weight when I'm not pregnant, obviously. And I'm not going to try to lose any weight during this pregnancy. I am going to try my best to eat healthier, which hasn't been working out because this girl loves noodles right now. If you guys have been watching our daily vlogs for a long time, you know that we used to like never buy noodles, ever. And now it's constantly, we're always buying noodles. And I try to tell myself they're organic, Arianna, they're okay, but no, still a lot of carbs, still not good for you. So that has been a big thing that I've been loving, and that definitely doesn't help with being healthy. So we need to get better at snacking on more fruit and stuff like that. But with her pregnancy, I have the same mindset of I'm not eating for 2. You only need like extra like 250 calories or something like that. When you're pregnant, it's not a lot. What are you doing? It's not a lot. So I try not to use that excuse ever. Occasionally, if there's some dessert, it might slip once and I say, hey, I'm pregnant. I need one of those. I need another one. But I'm trying not to use that excuse. So this pregnancy, just like with her, I'm just trying to be healthy. I want to be more active during this pregnancy, like going on walks and such like that, but it's so hard because right now we're in fall, which is perfect. I can do walks and stuff like that. But once we hit winter, which is a big bulk of my pregnancy, it's freezing. I live right outside Chicago, and it's usually with the wind chill, it's in the negatives, and going on walks is just not a feasible option, especially with a little one that I would have to bring with me. It's hard to really go and do stuff because I hate being in a gym. I just don't like the claustrophobicness of it. And I always like end up standing there. I do like a few things and then I'm like, I don't know what else to do. And then I leave. So I like doing things outdoors, but like I said, in just Chicago winter, it's just not really possible to do much. So yeah, you're being so good. I'm glad to see you're happy. Oh, she's like cuddling into my neck. Talking food-wise though, I have had a lot of random cravings. Nothing that I want over and over again, but with her, I didn't have any cravings except for like a week. I wanted bagels and cream cheese, and I think I mentioned that in my last update. But this one, there's so many random things. Like if I just think of something, like hot Cheetos came up, and I was like, I really want some hot Cheetos. And bless my husband, he's awesome, and he goes and gets the things then when I really have a craving for them, but it's not helpful in the health department. You have an awesome daddy, don't you? Are you gonna eat my nose? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? So the last symptom that I've been having is lots of acne. I have not broken out like this in quite a while. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell with the lighting and makeup, but you probably can see like darker spots and such. I thankfully haven't been getting a lot of whiteheads. There have been definitely some. They're like the bigger, darker spots you may be able to see. But it's been a lot of just little red bumps, almost like teenage hormonal type acne. I don't know how else to explain it. Just I haven't ever broken out like that. I've always had fairly clear skin, so that's been one thing that's been a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it seems to be kind of dwindling off again. It seemed like it was maybe just for a week, and it seems like it's starting to go away now, so if it stays away, that'd be great. So I really think that's it for this update. There isn't a ton yet, which is why I'm gonna do every 2 weeks. So it's just been pretty easy going for first trimester. With her, it was too. I have very easy pregnancies. I try my best not to complain about stuff just because I know so many women have it way harder, especially in their first trimester. So Hi. And yeah, I haven't thrown up yet. I haven't gotten anything, and I'm already almost, 2.5 more weeks, and I'm out of my first trimester. I'm just very happy and feeling very blessed to have easy pregnancies and not have to worry about throwing up and such. Yeah. You're so happy. What I am going to do for you guys for all of the pregnancy updates is if there is a matching week date to this for Rev'S pregnancy, I'm going to link it in the description box for you guys. So if you're curious like what I was in this one comparison, like exactly my thoughts at that time with her, you can just go in the description box and click it and watch it if you want to. So I will do that for everyone if it has a exact matching week. So I think I'm gonna do a belly shot for you guys. I'm not usually comfortable doing belly shots in the beginning because you're just really seeing mainly what my stomach actually looks like up close and personal. So that's gonna be it for this 10-week pregnancy update. And then I will see you guys next week. I don't know what video I'm doing next week. I still had to do a video that Ryan was going to do on this channel for you guys, so I definitely wanna get that one done. I have a, why are you grabbing your ear? You have an ear infection again? Hopefully not. I have a giveaway and review of Easy Peasy products coming. If you guys have heard of those, they're pretty dang cool. So if you have toddlers or kids eating solids at all, kids that love to throw their plates off of the table, you're gonna like this product. So definitely look forward to that one. And yeah, that's going to be it. I will see you guys next time. Let's get into the belly shot. I am fairly certain that she is now 100% poop potty trained. She has not pooped in a diaper, I think, since 4.5 months. Well, she had, okay, so the time she stopped pooping in a diaper, she was 4.5 months. So that was like, but she had one time she pooped, and it was because she had diarrhea. So like, she just